Good evening, Eamon from Ashlawn Farm, out here with a young heifer that's just after calving. As I said already, we're nearly finished calving, but there was a couple of heifers that were a bit strong and to carry on to the September calving, so Kenneth put them in calf to calve now, and this is one calved a few minutes ago. So we just had to rescue the calf from the drain where she calved her, and she got very excited, and obviously she poked the calf into the drain. Sometimes they'll do that, and when we took the calf out of the drain and we got them united, she went straight poking the calf for a minute, and then she realised it was her own calf, and now, as you see, she's licking the calf very, very well. And you need to be very careful with her, because if I went in there now to do anything with the calf, she would poke you, and that's what happens in a lot of farm accidents. Guys will go in to move the calf or something, and the cow will give her a charge, and look at the strongness of her head, and she 530 or 40 kilos, a very fit young heifer. You can just only imagine the poke that she would give you, and particularly somebody like me that's not as young and as fit as I used to be, and how slow it would be to get me to get out of her way. So look, at farmers and older farmers need to be very, very careful. Even young farmers. I know one of my neighbours up the road got poked there with a cow there this year, a young farmer. So we need to be very, very careful with cows calving, because they're very upset and they become very protective of the calf, and can do you serious injury, and that it can get nearly as dangerous as the bull. So just to say that, look at that, she's an absolute beautiful heifer. Look at that for a bag of meat she has. Beautiful, beautiful heifer. She's just a little over 2 year old, and she's going to make a very, very good cow, very well shaped and all the rest. So yeah, she seems to be taken well to the calf. I'm going to spend a few minutes here. Kenneth and Franco is working. Franco is on the farm with Kenneth for the last month. He's a South African chap. The family has moved over here to Ireland, but he's in UCD studying agricultural science, so I'll spend a month on the farm with us here, and really we enjoyed having him, and he certainly enjoyed his stay here. He's finished up on Friday. He actually spent an extra week here, and so we'll certainly miss him when he's gone. He was good company and all the rest, and very nice to be in the house, and very nice to be with him on the farm, and hopefully he learned a lot from the practicality of a dairy farm, and that, and Kenneth would be good, and Kenneth would tell him a lot of stuff that goes on at the farm, and that, and I'm sure he enjoyed his day. So that's not the biggest calf in the world, but you don't want heifers having big calves, so that they spit them out, and those black Angus's tries very, very well. So again, it's a male calf, and any that knows anything about beef, Angus beef is very sought after, and we use a lot. I'll just keep a little bit away from her because she's just a little tiny bit excited. So just as you look across the fence is one of the sucklers, the last suckler. There's 3 sucklers here in the herd, and that's the last one. She's calved just about an hour ago. So with 2 calves here today, and we're hoping the sun would calve before Franco would go away, and he's too, a lovely little black calf with a very, very good mother. She is her 5th calf, so suckler, and that calf will be left on the cow and suckled there until next October, early November, and then Kenneth will probably sell her at the wean and sale, and she'll go into a beef unit. So look, that's where we are with the farm. Grass is a little bit scarce. It has been difficult weather. As you see, there's a bit of pooch in there. That's where the cows was all gathered around with the calf there, with the cow calving, and they all surrounded her and ploughed up the field a bit, but it's a little bit difficult. Now look, the calf is up already trying to suck the cow. It has been a difficult year to graze, and it's still cold. This is nearly May Day, and that it's an unbelievable nature too. The calf is not, he's only an hour, not even an hour born, and look at that, he's up and knows exactly where the milk is, and look, he's out of fun down again, but he will make his way over again. Look at this. Just watch him for a minute, and we'll look at what nature is. It's unbelievable. He's there, and Mammy is sucking him, licking him, and encouraging him to get down to the teats and start drinking. And look at, he'll drink a feed of beastings and that's so. He'll be grand. I don't know if the cows come back out here tonight or not. So maybe she'll be better off on her own here for a couple of hours anyways. Look at that, just beside the teat there. Look at, he'll be drinking now in a few minutes. Look at. So the best thing I can do is just leave them alone and let them have a bit of peace there now. And very, very happy now. The mother loves the calf, and that's so. And the calf is up anxious to drink, so we can go in and continue on doing what I was doing. So just across there is our, you might just see them in the distance, our 6 months old heifers. And that's so. Land is a little bit rough. It's getting a bit poached because of the poor grazing conditions that we had this spring. But nevertheless, we'll probably end up with a good summer, and we need all the water we can for the reservoirs and that. So there's our little heifers there. I'll just walk over to you with them and show you them. They're absolutely flying. Last week we gave them copper bullets. They're a little bit lacking in copper. As you see, when you get close to some of them, they have a bit of a brown coat. So you soon enough at this stage for them to shed that old coat and get a nice, more of a silkier type of a coat on them. But they're absolutely flying. They're well, I know they're well on target, or maybe beyond target. So for yeah, so there's a lot of happy guys. I see one there in front, but the side was just moving around there now. She's a brown coat, but some of the rest I haven't. There's a fella up there with butts of horns. That's a bull calf, and he'll be kept for veal, and another one for the family for the deep freeze. So you have to look after the two houses with meat, and that's so. Hopefully we'll be getting chickens soon, and maybe some ducks, and I'll be doing videos of that. So there's our heifers. So, and that's the experience of our afternoon today. Eamon from Ashlawn Farm signing off. Thank you.